I am live. No watches yet. None. I'm live. Don't know if this is working. Somebody write a comment and tell me if this is working all right. Ah, Mr. Bait, I see you on there. Cheers, mate. Do well. Right, I'm gonna start working on the car. Phone's a bit far away, so I can't really see. Now we have to move some stuff. Is it clear? Right, is that going to be too? That's going to be way too close. Should have probably sorted this out beforehand. Just looking at my settings. For what? Awesome stuff. Awesome. Do well. Right. Right, I'm going to try and read this as I'm working, but the only place I can put my phone is to my side, so I can't have it directly in front of me, which is quite annoying. But hello, Mr. Grum RC. All right. Right, let's get diff off. Why do they put Phillips screws on here? It's the most annoying thing. Everything else is hex apart from the sway bar screws on the diff. Can only get to 720p, but should be good. Do well. Good, Mr. Graham. Well done. I'm glad you're all right. I'll do well. Yeah, everything seems good then. Right. So I need to undo the grub screws. I have way too many cars to get repaired today. However, I do have some new diffs for the Kraton. I've been searching all over the place for some upgraded diffs for that, so I can now finally get that repaired and then actually get the Kraton out. The Kraton's had a facelift. I'll show you. Oops. The Kraton. Absolutely awesome. I'm going to be repairing the Kraton soon. Hopefully, I want to get that done today as well. At the minute, I'm repairing the Ralo. Yeah, the Ralo ROG 1, which is the one that I smashed all the diff and everything else, and the shock tower, everything's smashed a bit. So I've got all the parts here. They all turned up pretty quick, which is cool. So I've got all the new bits here for it, and the GPM shock tower brace. So that will go on the front. Annoyingly, it doesn't go on the back, which is where I needed it for that crash. But that one will go on the front. I don't actually know if they do one for the rear, because if the last thing you want to do is smash all of them. Oh no, that is for the Grom. Sorry, that's for the Grom. That's not for the Ralo. I can't read that. What are you repairing? I thought the Kraton was trashed. The Kraton was trashed. I've been slowly repairing it, bit by bit. New motors, new everything, absolutely everything. And I've also found an Armour breakers. This is actually not far from here. It's probably like half-hour drive from here, and they have everything to do with Armour. They buy Armour cars and then strip them apart, brand new, and yeah, I can buy all the parts. So all the EXB parts and all the upgraded parts I can buy from them. Nice crawlers on the wall. I need to get. Yeah, crawlers are awesome. Yeah. I want some more crawlers. I want some more cross RC crawlers because they're insane. Actually, I've got the Hobby Wing Fusion Pro 2-in-1 that's going into the Emo X3, which I haven't got around to doing yet, but that'll be on another video. I've got loads of bits and pieces. I've also had loads. I've got a whole box full of motors that have turned up there. Loads of motors, ESCs and all sorts, so I can do some upgrades on the Pinecone models. Might even try and upgrade. This is going to be coming up in a video as well, so I'm going to try and do some upgrades on that. I have seen people try and speed test these, so that's going to be pretty interesting. So I'm going to see if I can whack a bigger motor in that and see how fast I can get it. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Right, I'll fix this. If I can find the right screwdriver. I really need to get some more organisation for my tools. Tiny little grub screw in there that holds that in. They are miniature. Mind you, it is a fairly small car. Right, so I'll just pull that out of the way so I can get in there. And then I want 2.5. 2.5, or is that a 2? No, that one can go in the bin. I want a 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go. Yeah. Oh, this is going to take a little while. I reckon I'm going to be in here till late tonight, I reckon. Bates asked a good question. Jerry, what cars do you have? Oh, blimey. I need some music in here. That's what I need. It's really quiet. I'm surprised my son hasn't come down here going, Daddy, Daddy. Ugh. Got 10 people watching. Do well. That's pretty decent. Considering I've never gone live before. My phone just went off. Right. So I now need to remove that brace, which should be all the same screws. So I'm going to speed this up. Well, I could be here for hours. Too many screws. That's 2. If you do put music, make sure it's royalty free. Cheers, mate. I probably won't put any music on, to be fair, because I did already think about that. That's the whole reason I haven't got music on. I don't want to strike from YouTube, because that is what will happen. Right, don't tell me we've got to remove all of that as well. This is the first time I've actually had to do some repair work on this thing. And there is a whole manner of things to remove. Right, 2.5, 2.5. That's 2. This is ridiculous. It's not 2.5. And why was the other one not working? So much stuff. What a silly thing this was to break. Hi, chat. Right, that's off. God, they do not make this easy, do they? I just need that diff case off. Right, I've got to remove that. There's so much stuff you've got to remove. So just to get this diff case off, I've got to take the ESC mount off. I've got to take the cover off for the motor. I've got to take the gearbox cover off. I've got to take a ridiculous amount of stuff to take off. They don't make it easy to work on. Is a plan to fix the 3 stuffed in the last video. Yeah, I am trying to. I might even change the pinion back on this, on the ralo, because it's so quick and it becomes quite difficult to actually handle it, and you can't, it's so difficult to keep it in a straight line. So I am thinking I might put the other pinion back on and just slow it down a little bit. It was already quick enough anyway, to be fair. Why is that not undoing? Got dirt in it. There we go. It's an awesome car. It's just it had a really bad landing and then smashed the back to pieces. Right, so motor cover off. Don't tell me there's a hidden screw on there because it's tight. It's that one. Like I say, I've never had to work on this car before, apart from changing the pinion, which was really easy. And this is not so easy. What do I keep picking that one up? It's that one. I'm quite glad I took it all apart already, though. Gotta do all of this fun stuff for science. Yeah, it is for science. My wife says otherwise, though. She doesn't like it when I break stuff because it means more money. To be fair, it's not usually me that breaks stuff. It's usually Luke. But then you try telling a 7-year-old that you can't do that. He watches too much Kevin Tolbert and he sends everything to the moon. Although Kevin Tolbert is pretty awesome. One day I might be able to do that. But at the minute, I have to pay for everything. Oh, you are joking me. There's more screws hidden behind there. Right. A lot of screws. Just to get the diff case off. What are you guys mainly using at the minute? Do you get out every weekend with your cars, crawlers or road cars or bashers? What do you guys use? What's your go-to car? And the diff case is off. What a nightmare that was. The rear diff looks pretty good though, to be fair. Yeah, no teeth missing, so that's still pretty good. That can go straight back in. I'll probably put a little bit more grease in there, and I'm going to clear out what is in there because there's a bit of grit and stuff like that. I'm assuming that was probably from that BMX track we took them to. Yeah, there's quite a lot of grit in there, so I probably won't have many teeth left. MT8, yeah, they're cool. I like my off-road bashing. Yeah, I do. I like my off-road bashing. It just costs me a lot of money all the time. But it's part of the hobby, I suppose. Quite like an underdog. So do I, actually, to be fair. I always wanted Traxxas and armor and stuff like that, and I always wanted to spend the money and buy the best of the best. But then having used some of these MJX cars and like especially this one, this thing is insane. That I absolutely love, and I'm in the process of changing the wheels. I've put the skid plate on the bottom. There's other bits and pieces are going to change on this, and I'm going to try and get a much higher speed out of that. So I'm in the process of doing some changes to that. And there's my dad. I absolutely love this as well, actually. For those of you that love your Beamers, get one of these. These are absolutely insane. ZD Racing, yes, I want to get ZD Racing. I really want to get one of their cars. I've never actually had one. bait. I can remember a time when we built a huge quarter pipe in the old workshop. If I remember rightly, you used to send yours to the moon. Yes, I did. So she went through the false floor. It went through the ceiling. Yeah, the E30 is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I just got some more wheels for that. Got some foam wheels for it. And they're much, much deeper dish. I'll show you. Where are they? These. I haven't actually unwrapped them yet. Yes, bait. I do remember that. Yeah, look at these. Really deep dish on some foams. So going to do some speed runs with that, even though that's actually my dad's car. That's not my car, but I'm sure he won't mind, and I'll repair it if I smash it up. So yeah. HPI. Yes, I've seen that HPI BMW. That looks absolutely nuts. Highly overlooked. I will have a look into that. The DBX07 and the MX07. I will definitely have a look into that. Yeah, yeah, I do like these rims. They are going to look so sick. I might just take the foams off and then just put some rubbers on there because they look better than the ones that are on there. The dish on these, the dish on them compared to the dish on these are massive. I don't know if you can go. I'm trying to show it. Yeah, a huge difference in dish. I think those ones will look way better, but not my car. Not my car. As much as I really do want to do it. Right, I need to get some of this grit out. All right, just using some kitchen roll, it'll take it out. I need, actually that'll do. There's a lot of grit. I don't even know how this managed to get in here when it's like pretty sealed. I snapped the screwdriver. If anybody knows some decent tools that don't snap when you put them under the tiniest amount of pressure, let me know. I've had about 4 different sets and all of them seem to snap. E30 on split BBS splits. Who would have thought? Yes, I know, Johnny. Mr. Bait, you had an E30 and we put a 325 engine in it and it was nuts. Absolutely nuts. We've gone from, for those of you that don't know, Bait used to be my business partner. He's my best mate. And me and him used to spend every weekend, every single weekend, like cleaning cars, doing our cars up, modifying them, everything. And we all had BMWs. It's always BMWs. And then we got into RC cars and we done the exact same thing with the RC cars. But Bait had an E30 with a 2.5 litre in it, with no safety features on it at all. There was no traction control, no stability control, no nothing. It was just absolutely insane. And now we've grown up and now I play with RC cars. I've gone the opposite way. I broke down on the way to Santa Pod and fell asleep on the recovery driver on the way home. Yes, you did. And we did convince him to stop at McDonald's as well, which he really didn't want to do. MIB tools. Oh, MIP. Oh, okay. Did the E30 have the Fred Flintstone thrust floor? I can't remember. Bait, you'll have to answer that one. I can't remember whether that did or not. I know it used to electrocute you when you open the bonnet. Now you could see it arcing out. But that was a beast of a car. Hello, mate. Dave, you all right? Not quite, but it did drink a lot. Oh, yeah, I remember that as well. That was bad. All right, I'm going to put liquid moly grease in the diff. Oh yeah, mate, you know David, I think. Right, the only thing I didn't pay attention to is which way round did I take this diff out? Because if you take it out the wrong way, so that's a really easy, quick way to work out what way the diff needs to go back in. I need tweezers. If you put the diff in the wrong way, these two front wheels go around when driving mine. Yeah, if you put this diff in the wrong way round, you'll have, so this is the rear diff. If you put that in the way round, you'll have the front wheels trying to go forward and the rear wheels trying to go backwards. So you have to make sure this either goes that way or that way, back in the diff, the way you took it out. I'm pretty sure it went in that way, because if I now turn that diff, it will turn the front wheels in the right direction. There we go. Right, let's stick some of this in there. I'm quite surprised for my first ever live feed. There was, I mean, there's a couple of people dropped out, but there was a lot more people here. I'm quite chuffed with that. I genuinely didn't think there'd be that many people sort of tune in. But I thought I might as well do it while I'm repairing cars. My phone kept going off. Oh, I didn't know I had 16 people. That's a pretty good turnout for a first ever live. And considering I've only been doing YouTube since November, I think it's going all right. I need a cloth. Right, new diff case. Knife. I had a similar thing in the works. Peugeot partner, a lorry. The studs on the lorry. Yeah, it did. I remember that. Graham, if you'd have just stuck a floor mat over it, it would have been fine, I'm sure. Right, I want this bit. Right, stick that back on there. Oh, grease on me. So I'm in my work clothes, it'll be fine. Right, screw these back. I'm sure it'll be fine, yeah. So, while I'm here, let's stick that back on there so I don't fall back out. I'm going to put the other pinion back on and slow this down a bit. It is a bit fast. Hello, mate. It's really hard to read. Hello, bro. Where are you from? I am from Suffolk. From Suffolk, near Bury St Edmunds in the UK. Where are you from? I have to pull the phone closer to me in a minute. That's really hard to read. I don't have the best of eyesight. It's really small on my phone. Ah, from India. Oh, okay. They get quite a lot of people from India watching my videos, actually. Oh, God. I want to try and get as many people from the UK to watch my videos, and America as well, because obviously America is so big that you can get a lot of subscribers from there. And obviously being very early, you know, no, I don't. Right, let's take that out, change that pinion over. I need to give that a bit of an oil. It's a bit rusty in there. I can see where the water's been sitting in there. It's gone a bit horrible. So give that a bit of an oil, take that pinion out. He barely knows English. Yeah, cheers, mate. Oh, down to 5 people. Where have people gone? Can you give me this RC car? I'm afraid not. my son already wants this RC car. He's already kind of claimed it. As much as I don't want to give it to him, because he has many RC cars. But it says 14 on stream at the minute. Mine's showing 8 people on stream. Right, let's get this motor out. I can't remember what I did with the pinion. I'm sure I've got another one. Right. Slow it down a little bit. It's a wee bit too fast. Especially if my son's going to be using it. Well, that's going to be a bit of a nightmare, that. Try and get that screw out past the pinion. It's literally touching the teeth on the pinion. Right, pinion off. Much as I don't want to slow this down a bit, because it is good fun, it's just really difficult to actually use it when it's so quick. I've got a bad feeling I'm not going to get this pinion off. I need a different screwdriver. Nope. And I've got a really bad feeling I might have snapped the one that I need. This is why I need some... Oh no, it's there. It's not this one. That is not the one. I've got a feeling I've snapped it. Looks like we might be keeping this pinion in. That's a 2, that ain't gonna fit. No. Right, let's have a look. This is not going to take that pinion out. This is a bad thing to do. Don't ever do this. As long as I'm careful. No, that ain't going to take that out. I want... Yeah, I ain't going to be able to get that off. Well, that's a bit of a pain. Right, I'm going to have to get some more tools. Order some more tools, that's the next thing. Because I have snapped the one that I need for my pinion. No. Right, new tools. Oh, actually, let's go old school. That's too small. Where is it? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh, I need another Allen key. Allen. Every time I hear that, whenever I get Allen keys in a toolbox, I always want to put that on there, but Tom Lee RC does that, and I don't want to be accused of copying people. Right, let's have a look what we got down here. I am here. Right. Oh, I've got so many bits. Right. Is it that one? I think it's that one. No, that ain't gonna work. Oh, I just need the right one. Gotta be that. That's the Traxxas one. For Traxxas. No. Right. Pinion staying on. Good up that. New tools. Made my mind up. Pinion can stay. Very ready to toolkit to be decent. Do well. Oh, hang on, I've got somebody at my shed door. Hello, my little man. That's a screwdriver. Have you been watching me on TV? Yes, he's bought me a screwdriver. My little boy came in and bought me a screwdriver. I need an Allen key.
Allen key?
Yeah.
I see.
Well, I've got loads in my van, but I don't really want to walk off and go to my van to go get my Allen key.
But it's got a screwdriver, right?
I don't need a screwdriver, I need an Allen key.
Allen key? Why?
Yeah, to get the pinion gear off. Who are you watching?
Talbot.
Kevin Talbot. Kevin Talbot?
Yeah.
You're not watching me? I feel betrayed.
Why?
I feel betrayed.
I'm not. I'm saying it.
I'm only joking.
What has happened?
Well, I tried to put the other pinion gear on, but you've got mess all around your face.
Babe,
Yeah.
did you not get my RC car fixed?
I am going to get your RC car fixed. No, there's people on here, they can see you.
Babe.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Hey. Who won? Okay, this.
Who won? I've already said who won.
No.
What?
Is it?
Who won what?
The car.
Yeah, I've done it.
Where is it? In the box. Hey.
Yeah, it's all packaged up, ready to go.
Hey.
Yeah.
You said the car is my scooter.
You want to show the people your scooter?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. They might not want to see your scooter. Do you want to show them your scooter? I mean, I know they're here for RC cars. They're not here for scooters. Do you want to show them? Go on then. You show them. Look, this is Luke's new scooter. There we go. Look. There you go.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's dark out there, though.
It is dark out there.
Oh.
Do you want me to put the outside light on for you? You can't use it now. It's like you're going to be going to bed soon.
I see you. Hello, Dave. Look here.
Love you. Right, put this back together. Change opinion another time. I'm going to be out here for hours.
Why?
I've got a lot of cars to repair.
What? Why?
Because they all broke.
What? My RC car.
You broke your RC cars.
No.
I fixed your FTX, which is down there. Fix that.
What, the Kraton?
Kraton I'm going to fix in a little while. I've got the new diffs for it.
Okay, hello.
Yeah?
Hello. Okay, I'll be telling the RC for you.
No, don't touch. Don't touch.
I'm not. Okay.
The joys.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. You said really asked me for the RC car for me.
For them?
You asked me if I have an RC car.
Yes.
Why? Why?
What?
Why RC car you gonna lose?
When? So I'm not going out, so it's Friday. I've got work tomorrow.
Yeah. The RC car's tomorrow.
No, I'm getting these fixed. And then I've got a video this weekend for the audience, for the watchers.
For the watchers,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
do we have to do another video on next time? Who's going to win next time, Daddy?
I don't know.
Might be me.
Well, you can't win.
I can.
Oh, you can't win.
I'll do like the videos. Oh, Dave. Your message came through, Daddy.
That was Mummy.
Mummy?
Yeah.
What'd she say to
I
you?
don't know, I can't see it. Right, sway bar back in.
I don't.
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are RC cars to fix.
I have got lots of RC cars to fix, and I don't think these people on the channel. Oh no, don't tell me that's right. I'm going to want to watch all of the repair work on the RC cars. Because
I've been watching your videos.
you've been watching my videos.
Yeah, I have.
And I hope you watch all of them.
Yeah, I have.
All the way through.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's too dark in here.
Not dark in here.
Yeah, look, I can't see my... Wow.
That's it.
How did I get BRC on? Hello, guys.
There you go. There you go.
There's on your video.
Right, sway bar.
That's on your
Centralise that.
videos, though. I can't see on your videos.
Yeah, mind out, Lukey, because I'm trying to get this done. Look.
I can't see on your videos.
You don't need to watch my videos. Watch what you want to watch.
We're looking. We're back in a minute.
You going back in?
What are you doing? You staying here. What is it?
Right, let's get this back together. So that can go in the bin. That is rubbish. I need that. We'll go back on here. I've been rescued. I have been rescued by the wife. I have my son asking lots and lots of questions. She come and rescued me. Oh my God, this is so fiddly. Right, so that nearly back together. We're nearly there. Well, all I've done actually is the diff. It's a lot of work. A lot of work on these little things. They're so fiddly. This is where I think I prefer the bigger scale cars, because these are so fiddly to try and get them repaired. I mean, the bigger scale car fiddly enough. Like the Kraton is still quite fiddly, but nothing like this. This is where it's a really time consuming. It just takes forever. And then when you have a 7-year-old come in as well, that's quite time consuming. Right, put this back on. In case you didn't know, he's autistic, so he struggles with his speech. Want that one? No, that's for the bottom. Want that? Not. Everything is on. Find anything smaller than 1/10. Yes, it is 100%. This is real. It's just, I love the car, but I think I have too fat fingers for this. I need smaller hands. I need to teach my boy how to do it. And then I get him to do it. This is what I seem to spend most of my evenings doing, really. Especially this evening. I smashed up 3 cars over the weekend. I don't know how many I'm going to get done today, but I really want to get the Kraton fixed. And then get that running on 8S. Because I think that will be pretty insane. Do a speed run on that. That'll be, I don't even know what speeds that's doing. I wouldn't even like to guess. I don't even know what they are standard. I think standard they're about 50 or 60 mile an hour. Better than writing scripts. Yeah, I don't always write scripts. I try. This is my script. It's on a box. So I have little notes when I'm doing, oh God. When I'm doing my videos, I just have little notes below the camera so that I remember that I need what I need to say. Otherwise, I'll just keep going on and on and on and on, and my videos become boring, and I have to try and edit it all out. Right. That is that. Is it even? Oh no! Drop a screw. There we go. There are so many screws in this thing. Like that. And that. Can I ask you? Actually, wifey, if you're still watching, can I have a cup of tea or a coffee, please? See if she brings me one. Show me how tech savvy you are. I don't do computers. Don't do computers. Just do everything on my phone. So much easier. I'm not tech savvy whatsoever. Thank you, Jonathan. However, give me an RC car or give me a car or anything, and I can pretty much do whatever I want with it. Just not computers. Oh, these screws. I don't know if it's my screwdriver or whether it's the screws, but they don't feel like it's like everything's bunged up, but it's not. They're all absolutely sparkling clean. Right, so back to where I was. New diff case is on. Now I've got to work out exactly how the rest of this went, because it's all in bits. When I took it off, there's bits missing, and I don't even know where it all goes. If your cup of tea trick works, I'm going live every night. But I don't know if she's watching. She did say she was going to put it on the TV so that the boy could watch it, but I don't know if she is. I'm hoping it works. I'd very much like a cup of tea. Mrs. Clark, if you're watching, can you please bring me a cup of tea? Well, I don't know. She might just come right through and slap me. I'd bring you one, but it might be cold. But yeah, I think it might be cold by the time you get here, mate. Cheers. I don't know. Well, if you fancy it, John, you could go to McDonald's for me. Right, that's the new bit. That's new, but I don't need it. There, the parts I've taken off. Oh, I've got to work out how this thing goes back together, because it's all in bits and I've got bits missing, and this is what I've took off. It's just all in bits. So I now need to figure out how the new stuff, which isn't in bits, is meant to go. So fun. Well, looking at that, I've actually got a lot of it missing. That, where does that even go? Oh, that's for the front. That's the front brace, not the rear. Right. So that goes on out. That wasn't difficult. That was nice and easy. Gonna want that in a minute. Gonna want them in a minute. What screws were the ones that came out of that there? Wow, I'm really hoping I'm actually going to get onto the Kraton today. You need to stay away from that bird. You don't want another reaction. Yeah, cheers, Johnny. McDonald's doesn't give me an allergic reaction anyway. Well, it might do, but I don't think I've ever had one from McDonald's. Right, that is in there, tight, lovely. So these got to come off. Cool. How tight do I do them up? Well, we've done them finger tight. Yeah, that was the shock tower falling on the floor. Yeah. And that goes in. Which one is it on front? Yeah, middle one. Oh, they're just, why is this just so fiddly? Everything on this car is just small and fiddly. They need, might have to get the 1/10 scale ralo. I think it's, what is that? A Terminator? I think it's a Terminator. That looks pretty cool. Although I have seen very many mixed reviews on that. Some people say it's absolutely awful, and some people say it's really good. So, don't know. I'm always a bit funny with what cars I try and pick when I buy them. I sort of try and look at other people's reviews, and if it's one that I think is worth buying, then I'll do it. But because otherwise, I'm spending my own money on cars that I know aren't going to do well. If that makes sense. I'd rather get some good content from it. And if it's a cheap car, I don't mind smashing it up. And I don't care if it breaks, it breaks. And if I'll just throw it away at the end of the day. Like the Hyper Ghost, for instance. Where's that? Under there. That's the third one, I think. But I mean, they took one hell of a beating to actually break it. But I mean, this one now, the chassis is completely snapped across there. So how that's still hanging on, I don't know. But I've got the new chassis, which is there. So that's got to be done as well. But I don't think I'll do that on this live stream because it's, yeah, that's going to take a long while. Long while. Just take everything off the Hyper-Go and swap it across. Right, what else am I missing? The wheelie bar. What else have I took off? That's got to go back on. Yep. That's got to go back on that. That's fine. Wheelie bar and dog bones. They need to go under there. See, I don't mind repairing cars that I've taken apart, but this one fell apart because it was quite 100% sure where everything goes back together. But when I took the body off, I wish I took the body off on camera, because when I took the body off of this, everything was tucked away inside of the car. So I turned the car upside down and pretty much everything just fell out of it. That was pretty bad. Right. So they're in, that's in. I need screw in there, screw on there. Do well. And then that will hold the shock tower in place while I get everything else in place. And I think we're nearly done on this one. I might get on the Kraton next. I really want to get that repaired. I really want to get those diffs changed over. I don't know how long those diffs go. They're just RC all-wheel drive. So they are an upgraded diffs, and they're all metal instead of plastic. But I don't know how long they're going to last for, because that armor is just is absolutely insane. The power going through that thing is ridiculous. So I don't know how long it's going to last, but I shall try them. And if not, I'll have to save up a bit of money and get something even better. Right. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Yeah. Righto. Where are you guys from, anyway? Where are you guys watching from? Are you from the UK? Are you from somewhere else? Right. So that bit's broke. That is where exactly. So that's the rear bumper. All right, mate. Hopefully you come back. Which way around did this go? As it's all snapped and broken. I think it goes that way. That's great. "12 people. Where are you all from?" Why can't I put this on upside down? No. No, I haven't, which is the right way up. Oh, I'm fed up of doing this car already. I don't like it. Let me do a decent, much more decent car. Right, that's back on. So I've got that to put in. This right here. That, I believe, is these screws. Yeah. These massive long screws. Anybody got any questions? I'll do that there. What do you guys do for work? Right, let's put this back on. Screw out. I'm still here. Just trying to put this back. Lovely. Right, next one. I'm not doing them up tight with this. Just getting it where it needs to be, and then I will do it up tight with a screwdriver afterwards. Because that is how we break things. And round things off, doing it like that. Oh, wrong one. Down there. Right, how am I going to get a screwdriver in there? Oh, that's going to be tight in there. Be well tight. That one. Keep sliding off my vice. Oh, you. There's going to be swearing. Oh, I'm not going to swear. This is so fiddly. Come on. Go where you need to go. So fiddly. Thank you. Did you hear the video? Yeah. Right, rear bumper is nearly back on. God, that is tight in there. I can't get the screwdriver back out. Screwdriver is stuck. There we go. The cup of tea trick worked, by the way. Ah, lovely. so glad she was watching. Otherwise, I'd never have got a cup of tea. So guys, now you know. Bit of a Yorkshire. I don't think it is. I've got a feeling that's Tetley. I think. I've just about had enough of fixing this car now. It's hard work, this thing. Right, and I've got the wheelie bar to go on, which is fine. That goes on there. Don't need to put that on now. So what is the other bits that I broke? Make sure I'm not missing anything. So what were these? Got no idea. Got no idea what they were, because everything flew off of it. I've done that bit. What else is there to go back on? Right, so I've got these bits here, but they've snapped. And I've got no idea where they go, because I don't know where the part is. The part is gone. Missing. It can't be these. That's the front brace. And that is, I don't know. It's got to be on the front, surely. So that's not a part that's snapped. That's on the front, so I don't need that. Well, I think there might be something missing from my fixing of the ralo. That's what we've got now. I think I must be a bit missing. I'm going to have to order another part. That's quite annoying. Never mind, I'll get it working. I don't think it's anything important. I think it's just, I don't know what it was. Because I can't see that there was anything else to go on it other than the wheelie bar. Yeah, that is going to be so fiddly. Right, let's get these screws back in here. And that is those ones. Yes, the cup of tea did work. That's not going to work though. Why is that not threading into there? Oh, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. It's because I want those ones. It's not those ones. It's not those ones neither. Means I rip the screws out of them. This is the problem. When you crash a car, luckily I have many to replace it with. But are they the right thread? Oh, actually, pretty sure this was a car that in one of my videos I had an issue with these screws because they had no Loctite on them. Is this the car? pretty sure this was the car. Right, Loctite. And they are the right screws. Where's my Loctite? There's a little bit of Loctite. I don't want to use that one. Loctite. So, Loctite anything that goes into metal. So these screws have got to go into the shock tower to hold the turnbuckles. Ralo didn't put any Loctite on the last ones. So, bit of Loctite on that. God, this is one of the fiddliest cars ever. There's so much going on at the back here. Now I'm blocking my own light. You guys probably can't see anything that I'm doing either. It's really difficult. We're in. Alright, that's that one. Going with another dragon. Oh. Kraton is going to be so much easier. Plus the fact I've done it about 20 times. Never ever worked on this car like this before. Not this one. And it is the most fiddliest car ever. Although I was watching a Kevin Talbot video and he had these little, I can't even remember what they were. I think they were lossy cars. I think it might have been lossy. No, they were absolute. How he has the patience to do that, I do not know. I think I'd rather pay somebody else to build mine for me. Those cars are absolutely nuts though. I really want one. But it's just the building of them I can't do. I don't have the patience. My phone keeps going off. Right. Come on. Last screw and then it's wheelie bar and body posts. And I've got a bit missing and I don't even know what it was because the rest of it is gone somewhere. Look at this, the Ralo is nearly back together. Do well. Right, screws go in the back. And then wheelie bar. Yeah, and then we're done. Right, I'm going to put this to one side for a bit and give my hands a rest. And I'm going to get on and do the Kraton diffs. Here comes the Kraton. Right, let's put this bit in here because I now know that's pretty much done. So I don't need any of that. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. Right, so that's to one side. Kraton. Hello, Randy. Right. Let's do this. No, I don't want to do it. No, I've got to do it. Let's get the diffs out. Put the new diffs in, because I happen to know I've already smashed the rear diff again. It's a bit of a different size car. Let me just move this camera a bit. Hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better. That better? I think that's better. Right. Let's get on with this one then. Start stripping this down. Get the diffs in. Oh, I've also got, I forgot to say, I've got the upgraded shocks, and that is for the Pinecone models, the little mini. So hopefully you get a bit better control with that. Might actually be able to get a decent speed with it. I've also got a new motor for that. Yeah, the Kraton is a beast. Absolute animal, this thing. I need to go get some 4S batteries so I can run this thing on the 8S, because at the minute I've only got, what have I got? I've got 6S batteries and 3S batteries, but I need to be able to run it on 8S because it's obviously got the Max 6 in it. So if I can run, well, at the minute it can't even handle the power from the Max 6 on 6S. So I'm trying to get it so it will handle the power on 8S. Right, I need a tub. Have I got a spare tub? Every tub I have has screws in it. I want to do, tip these bits out. Tip them out. Right. So I know where that goes. Was the Pinecone model you had? Yes, it was. And then I put, so the receiver was really unresponsive and it was awful. So I changed that to Dumbo RC, and then I had no problems with it at all. The only problem I had with it is because I was trying to run it on 3S with the Hypergo running gear. It was way too much for the spare gear and stuff like that was in it, and it couldn't handle it. So it just basically ripped the spare gear to pieces, but I can't find anyone that's got an upgraded spare gear for that. However, in that and the Hypergo, which I've got a load of spare parts for in one of these drawers, I can't remember which one it is. Up there, no, they're here. So the Hypergo diffs and spare gear, that's the spare gear from the Hypergo that's been completely shredded. But I happen to have, anyway, it's somewhere, I can't find it, but they're the upgraded diffs for the Hypergo, which I think also fit. So I'm going to try at some point get them in to the Pinecone models and see if I can get that doing ridiculous speeds, because that's what I want to aim to do. I don't know if there is actually a record for the speed on one of them. It'd be pretty cool if I can break it. The record, I mean. Come on. Right, let's take the shocks off. I knew I was going to do that. One of them. These are handy for this sort of stuff. Not just wheel nuts. Shock cover. And put the nut back on there so I know that's where it goes. Right, hopefully I should be able to get this stripped down pretty quick. Don't actually have to take all of this off, but it's so much easier. Oh wait. Oh, I can't get that off. I knew that was going to happen. Right, put the nut back on. I've got a few likes. A few likes on there, look. Like I say, considering it's my first live stream on YouTube, I don't think it's going too bad. Right. Let's get the wheels off. It's going to be so much easier. Jeez, how tight did I do them? All right, there we go. They're tight. One wheel. That back on there. Oh, this thing's so big I can't even spin it round on here. Oh, I hope these diffs actually last this time and I can handle the 6S. Oh no, I've just noticed something. Just taking this wheel off, look at that. There's going to be some new wheels for the Kraton as well. And they're not cheap. Why does everything have to be so expensive? I need YouTube to pay me. YouTube, please start paying me. Right, so let's take chassis brace out. Not chassis brace. I want these off. Want that off. Want this off. Oh, I've also forgot to say I have terrible signal on cutting in and out. Don't know if it's my signal. Hopefully it's not my signal. I don't know if it's mine or not. Unless it's my battery. How much battery have I got? 147. I've got pretty good signal. Hopefully everybody else can hear me all right. I wonder if it's not. I wonder if it's a drill interfering with it. I think that can do that sometimes. If it is, I won't use the drill. Right, pick. Where did that go? That is out of the shock. Right. Always bad signal. Oh, good place for lunch. I found a good place for lunch today. I've been fitting a staircase today, one of the most awkward staircases I think I've ever had to fit. And down the road from where I was working, there was a burger bar, and no word of a lie, I asked for a breakfast bat, and it was like, it was absolutely, I've never had one of them. It was massive, absolutely massive, but I did manage to eat the whole thing. I could probably do another one actually, to be fair. I'd worked up an appetite. Right. So I need to get this out. That goes for the chassis brace. That's the bolt. That's the spacer. Right. Where'd my spacer go? There we go. Sounds better than what I found. What did you have? Hopefully not fish. Fish is horrible. Right. This is always a nightmare to take out this. I bet you have better weather than we have. Yeah, our weather was horrible today. Absolutely horrible. Right, we'll get them out. I don't even know where Oregon is. There's one tiny store on the island, gas station and burritos. Hold on, you found your food? What? I've just heard the back door at my house. So I'm thinking somebody's going to come out. Another screwdriver. That one. (50°F). What's that in Celsius? I can never work that out. I have to Google it. Where is that? Where's Oregon? I don't know where that is. I've heard of it. A questionable little store. Questionable little store. I thought that was America and I weren't sure, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to say it because it might sound stupid. Not that that's not difficult, actually, to be fair. It sounds stupid most of the time. All right. I dropped geography at school. I didn't do geography. I know Suffolk, Norfolk, Essex. Yeah, that's about it. Lake District and Scotland. Cool. Yeah, Randy, what cars have you actually got? And do you actually live on this island? Right. Get that back over. Drive shaft. Right, let's get the diff out. So I'm going to move that over it. Move down it. Right, if I remember rightly, this is going to be an absolute pain. Now, Giant Ford F3, awesome. That's awesome. Giant Ford F350. Oh god, I would love one of those. I don't know if you've seen, don't know if you follow Matt Carricker on Demolition Ranch and Off the Ranch. He's given away a car. I think, oh, what that is, that might be an F350 or an is it an F350? Julie. That thing looks absolutely insane, but I don't think he's going to send it over to the UK somehow. So I haven't entered. God, this car needs a clean. It's filthy.
I'd love a Cosworth. Yes.
Same here. Oh, Escort or Sierra though. It's gotta be the Escort. Escort Cosworth. Now you're talking, yeah. 100%. I'd love to have a Cosworth, but they're really rare now. And if you find one, it's probably about, I don't know, 50 grand or something. Yes, Escort, yes. The GT40, yeah. These are like way out of price range. I can afford maybe a standard Escort. Definitely not a Cosworth. And a GT40, I would love a GT40. To be fair, I'd love that. The truck you've got, I'd have that. But you've not had a lot of luck with trucks, have you? You used to have a, what did you used to have? I can't think. L200, Mitsubishi. That didn't last very long. Actually, one car my mum used to have, I've been watching rally racing from Wales. I see why they're rare now. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. The Escort Cosworth, if you can get hold of one, that'll be one hell of an investment. Prices of those are going through the roof. Yeah, my mum had a Peugeot 205 GTI. I can't remember what reg it was though. I think it might have been like maybe a J, so it'd been a 1992. But hers was the 1.6, and they're really, really rare now. I'd love to get one of them. Really would love to get one of them. Right, that is now off. So we can now get the diffs out. Need to do that back up. Stupid chicken tax. Yeah, Bait had an L200. I think he probably wished he never bought it. It was awful. However, I can remember going off-road in it. That was quite fun. Right. So which one of these was causing all the problems? Come on. Don't actually feel that bad. It feels all right. I lost 2K in a month. Yeah, you did. I can remember. That was probably the worst car that could have ever been bought. To be fair, I think the guy you got it from was probably, I think you got stitched up. He knew it was bad. Yeah, I don't like people that like stitch you up with dodgy cars. That's bad. Right, I've now got to take this apart. It doesn't feel that bad. Doesn't feel like it's grinding. it feels good. And this is the one I changed the diff recently. I need the shims off of it, I think. Or have I got more shims in there? Right, I've got some shims in here, so well, that wasn't much better. No. You've not had a lot of luck with vehicles, have you? Oh, look at them. The new diffs going in the Kraton. Oh, they do look good. They do look good. Right, let's take that gear out. That should just... I ain't gonna be able to get my fingers in there. My fingers are too fat. Yeah, no. Oh my god. Never had to take one out before. That's in there good. Oh, blimey. That one has never been out. I don't really want to have to take all of this apart. Cheers, Randy. Thanks for tuning in and watching for the time you did. Cheers, mate. I've got... Ooh, it's a bit of mud. I thought something had fallen off. Right, I need to try and get the gear out that is in here, which is completely stuck in here. What a nightmare. I can't even get... Let's try it. I can't even see. Aha, aha, ha, ha, ha. There we go. Yes. Right, now I can get it out. I have... Oh, everything's covered in grease. Trying to get this... There we go. So, got the new one to go in. That does not look stripped in the slightest, so I don't know where the issue is coming. Cheers, mate. Oh, why am I getting such bad grinding of gears if it's not that? Knife, 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 knife. Look at the mess in here. It's just so messy. So I'm assuming it's going to be the front gears that's causing me the problem, because the rear ones feel absolutely fine. But I'm going to do them anyway. Maybe that I needed more shims. Right, that's in there, feels good. And that bearing is absolutely fine. So what is causing the problem? That's the wrong screwdriver. God, blimey. Right. New gear in there. I've now got to take apart the new diffs. One, to check the grease, because I never trust new diffs, although they should be completely fine. I just don't trust them. And two, these output cups that you come on here are not as good as the ones I have on mine, because mine are GPM. So I now need to take all of that apart and change the output. Yeah, that doesn't feel anywhere near as smooth as what mine one does. Just makes no sense. I don't know why I've got so bad grinding gears. It's like as soon as you go full throttle, it's shredding gears. And I don't know why. So I'm thinking it must be to do with the shims. I'm probably going to have to call it a day fairly soon, guys, because my battery is going down very fast on my phone, and I can't charge it out because I've got the microphone plugged into the bottom of it. So, as much as I really wanted to show you getting the Kraton done, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. But I can show you the rebuilding of this gear, I think. Should be able to. If I go dead and you lose me, it's because my battery's gone. Battery has gone on my phone. Right. So, let's take this apart and see what is inside. Yeah, that oil is not going to be thick enough. And it's not even a lot in there. There's hardly any oil in there. I don't know how long these are going to last for, to be honest. I don't think they're going to be man enough for the power I'm putting through the car. But we shall see. Yeah, if you guys want me to stream again tomorrow while I'm doing some more car repairs, let me know. And I'll put a post out again tomorrow. I'm going to try and get this rear diff done now. I'm going to have to strip everything apart, but my battery is nearly running out on my phone because I've got the microphone plugged in, which is here. It also plugs into the bottom of my phone, so I can't then charge my phone with the microphone plugged in. So if you want me, I'd be on the Kraton. I am on the Kraton. I am indeed. I've just taken apart the new rear diff gears. I'm just saying, Graham, my battery on my phone is nearly dead and I can't charge while I'm streaming because I've got the microphone plugged into it. So what I might have to do is stream again tomorrow evening. I'll go live again tomorrow evening and I will finish off doing the Kraton tomorrow. So you guys, I can have a chat with you guys tomorrow. Oh yeah, Graham. It worked. I got a cup of tea. However, I did forget to drink it and it's gone cold. Did you get the tea? Yeah, I got the tea. My wife come out here and she gave me some tea. It worked. It was brilliant. But I just forgot to drink it and now it's gone cold. Hello. Yeah, Graham, you need to get live streaming, mate. hope your missus watches it and then you can bring you tea. I can't get this gear off. Come on. Tomorrow will be a sandwich. I don't know. I don't want to go in and get... She might tell me off. I'm a little bit scared. Don't know how far I can push it. I might. Joe, actually, I'm going to make it. I'm hoping she's not watching right this second. Because what I might do is see how far I can push it in each live stream Like start off with a cup of tea, then start off with like, and then go to a hot chocolate with marshmallows and cream or something like that. And then go to a bacon sandwich, bacon and egg, sausage. It'll be brilliant. I'll just see how far I can go before she refuses and then comes in here and hits me or something. The what can I get the wife to do? Yeah. I was expecting her to message me then. I thought it was going to come up on my screen. Some nasty language that I can't share. The shoulder rub whilst wrenching. Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. She's indoors looking after my son. Oh, this is horrible. Horrible. I've got a bad feeling these diffs are not going to last long. The ultimate test. Graham, I think you should go live. We'll have a little competition of who can get what. And Bait, if you go live as well, see what your wife will bring. We'll just see how far we can push it. I would not do that. Nobody wants to see that. Right. That's what I forgot what I was doing. I got sidetracked. Oh my days, this is so fiddly. Right. I'm not sure a live hang will get many views. You'd probably be arrested. Johnny or Bait will have none of that. There might be children watching. My son won't be watching, he'll be in bed. Right, let's get this diff apart. Let's see if these gears are smashed. Because if it weren't this diff, then it must be the front diff. That still looks new. There are no bits in there. I've lost a lot of oil. But that was not causing the problem. Oh, this car, honestly. Sounds grindy. No, it's just the sound, it's just the oil that's in there. It's making a... Oh, now that's just popped out. Hang on. No, it's fine. It's just the oil that's in it. It still looks brand new in there. So I've got no idea why every time I go full throttle with it, it's grinding the gears so bad. And I thought it was the rear diff again, because I've done that. And like that, last time I changed the diff, that was in bits in there. There were so many bits in there. I can't get this off. Why do these always wedge on here? I just want my GPM bits off of it. God, these are tight. I bent me tweezers. I wish I'd have videoed how the diff was when I last changed it, because that was terrible. It was so bad. I don't think there was a tooth left on the planetary gears. Right. God, this has been a nightmare. Usually they just slide off. This is being a nightmare. There's not even any wear on this, on that diff gear neither. So dry from factory. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I always try and fill these right up. Well, I mean, this one, I don't know whether it's been leaking because I put a lot more in it than what is in it. God, I can't get this off. And I know I want those GPM bits off of it. I don't care if I break this because it's the old one. But it does sound gritty, but I don't know what they might sound like. It's not gritty, it's the oil making a weird noise. Like, yeah. It feels really smooth actually. Feels smoother than what the new one does. Which just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why. It's like I said, as soon as I go full throttle, God, my screen was glitching just then. As soon as I go full throttle, it's just shredding gears, but it's not this gear. It must be. Oh no, I've just broken that. Oh no. Unless it's the shims. I don't have enough shims. But I'm going to change both diffs anyway because I've got the new diffs. So at least then I can rule that out. Oh, I need something to get in here. This is so tight. Yeah, I think it is. I did hold it quite close to the mic. It's just so you guys can hear it, but it's definitely not gritty. I need something under here so I can get this out. What have I got? Got a feeling the end of those output shafts or the cups are bad, so it's going to be a nightmare to try and get off. Usually shims or meshing. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's the shims. Although, I don't know if you can see the shims on there. I did have shims. These, because it's got the GPM output cups, you can't slide them off. I have to get all of this apart to be able to put those shims on. But I reckon it's possibly not enough shims on there. That needs another shim. Although I'm putting the new diffs in anyway, just because I can. And I'm hoping it's going to cure it. Come on. Oh, it moved. Come on. Oh, it's so tight on there. I don't know how I'm going to put it back on. I'm really hoping that taking this all apart and just giving it a rebuild, give it a bit of a clean, putting the new diffs on there, re-shimming it. I'm really hoping that sorts out the problem. Then I've got the Kraton back, nearly knocked that off. Because it's an awesome car. It just when it goes wrong. I never had any problems with it until recently. That everybody said about how many problems they have with them. I never had any problems with mine. And then recently it went wrong, and then since then everything has gone wrong. So I don't know. Or maybe it's just bad luck. I'm not sure. I need to knock that through. So I'm wearing my work clothes. So the Kraton 6 or 8S. Mine is. It's a 6S V5, so it's the one before the newest one that's out. But it's running an 8S system, so I've got the Max 6 in it. Don't worry, I'm not clamping that. I'm just using that so I can knock that through. Yeah, so it's got the Max 6. So I haven't even got round to running it on 8S yet because everything keeps exploding. Everything keeps dying. There we go. All right. That is out. Put the seal down there. Alright, I'm going to take these old shims off as well. Put some nice new ones on. I just had a thought, if I asked my wife for something on a live stream, I'd probably get another frozen chip to the face. Yes, I remember that. That was quite funny. People will not understand what you're talking about. Explain, Johnny. Right, let's put shims on. I'm going to go for 3 shims because I had 2. I just want to try and rule that out. No. Alright, let's rebuild this side first because it's the easiest. Yeah, the end of those GPM output cups I think are bad because that is so tight going through there. Three is the magic number. Yes, good. Good, good, good. God, I can't push that in there. I don't want to hammer this. That is so tight. Right. I'm not going to force that through. Have you got a Kraton as well, have you, Graham? Or have you had one? Alright, sandpaper. Now I've got a bit of sandpaper. I'm still here. I'm still here. I don't know if you can see me actually. No, you can't. Alright, I want a bit of sandpaper. Have I got a bit of sandpaper somewhere? Did have. Sandpaper. No, it's on my wish list. Yeah. I'd get the new V6 if I was you, mate. I think the V5 did have its issues, but like I say, I've never had that many problems with this. It was only until recently when I decided, well, the original Spectrum stuff it was running, the motor and ESC. Yes, do it. Yeah, the original Spectrum speed controller and motor decided to give up the ghost. So I thought, well, I'll put this in it, the Max 6, and see how that goes. And since then, I have had nothing but problems. So I'm wondering whether that can't actually take the power of a Max 6. But I've not, like I say, I've not even run it on 8S yet because I can't even get it to run on 6S because it just dies. So like nothing I do to it will take the power I'm putting through it. But I'm going to change that. I just forgot to put the washer on and I've actually got it in my hand. Right. Where is those? That's what I want. Let's pull that out. Wash up. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. Weirdly enough, I've been looking at the lunchbox. Tammy, the lunchbox car. That, yeah. I was watching a video on one yesterday. Not necessarily in a straight line. I think if you could, that would probably be the record Your first truck, Midnight Pumpkin. I have seen those. I'm trying to think what that is. My first RC car was a Tamiya, or first proper RC car was a Tamiya Manta Ray. And I used to absolutely annihilate that thing. And the only time I had to stop using it is I was going flat out, I hit a curb and it flipped over and it slid on its roof all the way down the road, and it killed itself. It went straight through everything. A lunchbox with a pickup truck body. Yes. Yeah. I know. What is that noise? Something's moving in my shed. Or it's on the, I think it's on the roof. I can hear it again. What is that? I don't know. Don't know. Might be a rat or a mouse. I'm surprised. My battery is so low. If I go dead, that's why. I haven't just cut you all off. It's because my battery has just died. Right, I need to get these out. And that is very clean there. So there we go. Oh. Lovely. Yeah, that oil in the diff is not thick enough. Definitely not thick enough. Thicker diff oil, I think. Or silicone earbuds. What would you suggest, Grum? Silicone earbuds in the center diff or in the rear diff? Because I have got a load of them. Come on, ease this out. Oh, that was so nearly off. Center, yeah. I did have them. I think I squeezed about 1.5 of them in the center diff. And that was when it blew the rear drive shafts, or the rear CVDs. Are they CVDs or dog bones on that? CVDs. But I am tempted. I've got loads with me. I've got a whole box. I am tempted to put some in. Try it again. Center or heavy oil. Yeah. See the oil I've got. The heaviest I've got is. Oh. What's that? Yeah, that's the heaviest I got. So I'm gonna have to order. I want like 1 million. That's just not heavy enough. I think that's probably what's in it. So, although I could just put that in it. That's pretty thick. That'll probably work fairly well. The only problem with this is it's black, and I don't really want to put black diff grease in it, to be fair. I'm trying to think if I've got some more diff grease. What else have I got? I think I might have to order some more, because I have got somewhere, yeah, I've got some racing diff grease, but there's not going to be enough of it. That's nearly out. Yeah, there's lithium grease. So I'm going to have to order some 1 million, I think. Right. Take this out. Oh, see, these are fiddly. What I might do is just put it back together with what I've got, see what it's like, gradually build it up. build up the speed, and just see whether that starts grinding again. And if it doesn't, then brilliant. However, I do need to stop the ballooning of the tyres, but obviously I've got a massive split in one of those tyres. Right, that can all go into another tub. Need to find another tub. I do. It's a long live stream, isn't it? Been going for an hour and 56 minutes. I'm quite surprised people are still listening or watching and just rambling on about random stuff. Right, let's get that out. What do I do with that? There. Yeah, see, none of these gears in this rear diff. Oh, actually. No. These gears are absolutely fine. It's a record. It is. This is my first ever live stream. And I didn't think. Usually, to be fair, I'm in here by myself and I'm just being quiet, not really saying anything. And I do talk to myself sometimes, and sometimes I do sing to myself. So you're quite lucky you haven't had to listen to that. But it's probably behind my shed. There's like my fence, but then literally on the other side of my fence, there's a huge field with public footpaths that go through it. And I'm quite often in here doing videos, and I can hear people. When's the album coming out? Honestly, you won't want that. You would not want that. And personally, I think I'm a good singer. But when I'm working on site, I can guarantee you nobody else thinks I am. See? Huh. Johnny, you love my singing. So I can't get this off. These GPM things are, I think, more trouble than they're worth. I have to keep. Everybody's probably like, "What the hell is he doing?" It's because I can't see my screen. I've noticed a dodgy eye that seems to go off. It wanders off wherever it wants to wander off to. Bloody thing. I do try and hide it, but now I'm just like, oh, do you know what? I don't care. I wouldn't wish it on a death row inmate. Johnny, you're harsh. You're harsh. Oh, this gear is not coming off. It's those GPM parts. The ends are burred over. I don't really care if I break the gear, but I don't want to break the output. Wandering eye and the Roman nose. You are an... I can't say on it. I do have a laptop, but it's not very good. It's not very good at all. Johnny, I'm ignoring your comment. You nasty, nasty man. Bit of on-site banter. Oh, I cannot get this out. It's off. Done it. Right. Don't want that. All I want is my GPM part. Wipes. Where are my wipes? There. Wandering Eye and the Roman Nose. That is actually that's quite a good band name, that, Johnny. Nasty man. Leave my Roman nose out of it. I told you an album was coming. Yeah. I did used to play the drums. I can still play them. Oh wow, I've just seen what's happened to this diff. That's probably where my oil was going. God. Alright, let's try and knock that out. Oh. There we go. Don't want that. Laura walked in, I said, Ben's streaming. And she said, oh, hi, Ben. I said, he can't hear you. Oh, bless her. Hello, Laura. Can you please throw another chip at Johnny's face? Just drop bearing. So, this diff is completely cracked. I don't know if you guys can see that. That has completely had it. So I'm kind of glad I did get the diffs. I can go in the bin in a minute. Right, let's get these bits back in here. Make sure that's clean. Yeah. I blame Johnny. I didn't put the bearing on. Right, bearing. New GPM. Shaft. Washer. Oh, it's so fiddly and horrible. Cloth. Oh, I so hope this Kraton works after this. These are so fiddly to put these in. If you go on any RC events, I don't. However, I really want to. But I know that I'd want to go, or my little boy would want to go with me. And I'm worried that he would drive an RC car into another child's face or something like that. So it does worry me slightly. That because he's autistic, he's 7 years old, but he's autistic, so he's not quite the same as like any other child. But I would absolutely love to go on an RC event. I've also been thinking about taking up RC racing. There's a club not far from me. It's about half an hour away from me. And I've been considering starting that, which I think would be pretty cool. We do know quite a few people that do it, like the local hobby shop at Model Junction. Well, they did do it. I don't know if they still do. Per pipe insulation on the front. Yeah. It's a good shout, actually. I can guarantee I know what he's like. When we go to a skate park, if there's any children at the skate park, like, I'd be fine. I'd quite happily still take the car on the skate park. But I just know if there was a child there, he would 100%, he would hit them with the car. And there would be a child going home with missing teeth or something. And yeah, it's just not worth the risk. But bless him. Right, what am I going to go with in this diff? What am I going to go with? Because it's now got nothing in it. If you like minded, but nothing official. Yeah, there's a place in Risby, which they have indoor racing, which I do think would be really fun. And I've never tried it before, but it's something I'm definitely up for giving it a go. And I'm not 100%. I think there's a lot of rules and regulations and stuff like that you have to abide by. But I'm well up for giving it a try. Never done it. I don't think the cars are too expensive neither. I think you can get a car for about 120 quid or something like that, and then just start racing it. I wouldn't expect to be really competitive against those people that have done it for years and years and years, but I think it'll be well good fun. But I think that's just like that's like a racing club. If you like-minded bashers, yeah. You need a license membership. Yeah, I have signed up to it. I don't think it costs anything. I think you can pay at the door. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna look. I will look into a bit more of it. But Bait, if you're interested in going as well, maybe that's something we can sort out. That'd be well good if there's just loads of us. Meet up. TTO2 chassis usually enough. Yeah, I'm not sure about it. I think they use oh god, I can't even remember what the name of them are. I can't remember. I don't think it's a TTO2. It's like, is there Schumacher? What's the Schumacher one? I can't remember. I'll have to look into it. They do two different races there. So one of them's like, where are you taking me? To racing. RC racing at Risby. Right, what am I going to put in this diff? Diff. I need something thick. I'm thinking that. It's extreme diff grease and bearing grease. I don't want to do it. It's black. No, I'm not doing it. Let's put some of that. It's a date. This is lithium grease. I found something else. What grease is this? And what colour is it? Park tool grease. Ah, that'll work. Yes. Really thick. This is actually like some of the best mountain bike stuff you can get. Park tool. And it'll withstand fairly high temperatures. So it's pretty cool. And it's really thick. So put some of that in there. I've got a feeling I've put this in here before and I had no problems at all. So let's hope it works the same. that to me does not sound as smooth as what the old one did. Get some more in there. Oh, crap.
Still watching, but going to turn the sound off. I need to listen to the Wi-Fi for dinner. So I'm going to have to shoot off in a minute anyway, mate. I think my battery, what's my battery on? Yeah, I've got about 8% battery, so I'm going to shoot off. I'll just do with the grease. I swear down, I put things down for a second and it disappears. I'll shoot off, but what I might do is do another live stream tomorrow evening, and I'll do the rest of the Kraton tomorrow and see if I can get it fixed, because I really want to get some 8S batteries for it. And hello, Danny. See if I can get the Kraton going on 8S and see what speed I can get out of that, because that thing will be absolutely nuts so long as it doesn't keep killing itself. But that's what my aim is. That was what my aim would be for this weekend, so if I can do that, that'd be absolutely awesome. But right, guys, I am going to be off. Well done anyway, about two tomorrow night. Yes, I'll be off for now. I'm just going to get this diff back in because my battery is literally about to die. But I will come back on tomorrow night and I'll try and get some more repairs done. I think it's getting quite late anyway. I don't actually know what time it is. What is the time? Oh, it's not actually that late. But I haven't actually had any tea or anything yet. But anyway, Grum, I shall catch you tomorrow, hopefully. If I come back on here tomorrow, I should do. But thank you very much for watching, mate. Johnny, I shall see you later. Thank you, everybody that watched. Right, cheers. I'll see you later.